And welcome back to another video. Yeah, I'm recording this one a lot later than normal. Normally I'd already have this done. I usually do these on Wednesday. It's now Thursday. It's 2 o'clock Mountain Time. So game starts in like 4 hours. So yeah, I gotta hurry. So the shorter this is, the shorter it takes to upload and do all the other things. So gonna make this quick, I hope. So last week, I think I went 8-8. I know I went 8-8. Yeah, so now I'm 50-30 on the season. I missed my first Thursday game, which is insane considering it's week 5, and like I always suck at Thursday games, so that's a little weird. Yeah, 50-30 this year. So that's not terrible, but it's not great. My notes fell. I will now fix them and continue without cutting because I don't have time to. Alright. Week 6. Buys are now happening, so that also helps the video get shorter because there's less games to talk about. Bucks, Eagles. I'm going to go with the Bucks because they're better than the Eagles. I had a verbal agreement to trade for Tom Brady in my fantasy league, but then that didn't happen once he realized I'm playing him this week, and he didn't want to give me his quarterback, or his backup quarterback. He has Mahomes, too. Ugh. Anyways. Bucks are better than the Eagles. I still don't think Jalen Hurts is that great. And the Bucks are very great. So yeah. Dolphins, Jags. In London. Exciting game. As a Dolphins fan, I want to pick the Dolphins, but I'm not going to because I think they suck. They stink. They're terrible. The Dolphins suck. Okay? And I've said that since the beginning of the season. I'm not, jumping on it now that they suck after they're 1-4 and honestly should be 0-5. But I've been saying that for the last, really, since people have thought they're good, I've thought they're not good. And I also thought they're not good when everyone else thought they're not good. So that's not fun. Hate rooting for a team that I hate. And hate everything they do. But I'm going to pick the Jags. I even picked up the Jags defense in fantasy this week because I feel like the Dolphins offense is going to struggle, especially if Tua plays. Yeah. So, Jags are going to win, I think. Chargers, Ravens. This will be a good game. I picked the Ravens. I don't want to pick the Ravens. That was a stupid Monday game, Colts are my second favorite team. And so I'm sad that the Ravens won that. That didn't make me happy. Stupid Lamar. I don't like him. But I'm going to pick them to beat the Chargers, much as I don't want to. And I could see this game going either way. I'm going to pick the Ravens. Vikings, Panthers. I love the Panthers next to the Dolphins and Colts. The Panthers are my next favorite team. I'm going to pick them to beat the Vikings because I just think they're better. They're at home. Yeah. Packers, Bears, Packers, and it's not going to be close. Next one, Bengals, Lions. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I picked them to beat the Packers last week, and I really thought they were going to, and then they missed a field goal, well, 2 field goals, but I can't really complain because the Packers also missed a bunch of field goals, so both teams missed field goals. That was a weird game. Very weird. But I'm going to pick Cincinnati to beat Detroit and keep them winless. Go Bengals, I guess. I like the Bengals. I don't know, they're probably my 5th favorite team after the Cardinals or 4th. Yeah. Texans, Colts. Colts, because the Texans stink. Rams, Giants. Rams, because the Giants stink. Chiefs, football team. Chiefs, because they're gonna bounce back. I was about to say just because they're the best team in the league. They aren't anymore. Maybe they still are. They haven't looked like it. They're better than Washington. I think they beat Washington. Cardinals, Browns. This is going to be a hard one. I've already picked it. I'm going with the Cardinals. But, it was a hard one to pick. Hard. Very, very difficult. The Cardinals, they're the only winless team, I think, still. Or undefeated team, I mean. And the Browns aren't undefeated. But the Cardinals, I believe in Kyler. I think he's awesome. I've said that. I was a year early on him. I thought he was like MVP last year. He wasn't. That's this year. Maybe. But I'm gonna pick them to beat Cleveland. Because they're better in Cleveland. Yeah. And Kyler can run away from Myles Garrett. Raiders, Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Raiders. They've looked better than the Broncos, I think. But I wouldn't at all be surprised if the Broncos won because I still not buying into the Raiders. But a big reason I picked the Raiders is because every single time, it seems, after a coach resigns or gets fired, the team wins. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. So, like, I'm going to pick Vegas. I almost said Oakland. I'm going to pick Vegas to win. I guess for that reason, but also I just think they're better. Cowboys, Patriots. I'm going to pick the Patriots. I think they stopped the Cowboys' roll. Again, as a Dolphins fan, as much as I hate to say it, I also don't like the Cowboys, though. And the Dolphins aren't competing for anything. Never mind, I love to say it. I hate the Cowboys and don't care if the Patriots do well because the Dolphins aren't doing well. So yeah, gonna pick the Patriots in Foxborough. Just, the Cowboys aren't good. Let me say that again. The Cowboys are not great. They are not a Super Bowl team. I don't think. A playoff team, probably just because they're in such a terrible division. Like, seriously, Washington, Philadelphia, and New York. Like, that's terrible. They're going to make the playoffs as the division winner, as the fourth division winner, I think. And then they're going to probably lose to a wild card team, because a wild card team is going to be better than them. Think about it. The Cardinals or 49ers will be a wild card team. Or the Seahawks or Cardinals will be a wild card team once Wilson comes back. Maybe. I don't know. Like, who else? Who else is... I'm trying to think. I still believe the Panthers are a wild card team. That's a hard game, I'd say. Although the Cowboys already did beat them, but they didn't have McCaffrey, so you can't... I don't know. He's their best player, so that kind of makes a big difference, even though he is a running back. Anyways, the Cowboys are not great. I'm going to pick the Patriots to win. Spent enough time on that one. Seahawks, Steelers. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh, as crazy as it may sound. Not an overreaction to the Wilson injury, I don't think. I just think Steelers finally put it together, I guess, and win against the Seahawks. And then Monday night game, Bills, Titans. Disregarding what I said earlier about I don't care how the Patriots do, even though the Dolphins suck. I hate the Bills. I hate the Bills. Probably more than the Patriots at this point. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but I'm going to pick them, because I think the Titans are overrated. The Bills aren't overrated, I just hate them. So yeah, I'm going to pick the Bills. But yeah, jeez. Weird how you don't care how your division opponents do if your team isn't good except the one. Like, I'm a Rockies fan, like right here. I do not care who does well in the NL West every year because the Rockies suck every year. I am going to be rooting for the Giants. That's tonight. Double 2 games tonight to watch. Okay. I'm going to be rooting for the Giants just because I just would rather the Dodgers not win again. And the Dodgers are, I guess, the team that I hate in the division. If that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah. Rockies suck. I know. Anyway, so those are my picks. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. It feels short. I'm looking at my clock. Less than 10 minutes. It says 9:47 right now. That's cutting off the first 30-ish seconds. But I'm not going to try and stretch this out to 10 minutes. I don't have a need to. So, see you guys next week, and bye. Ow.